Don't tell me you forgot my drink!
Hold up.
Drink!
Headshot.
Drink!
Sit down.
Frank,
Stand up.
Frank,
Pass out.
Frank,
Wake up.
Frank,
Fade it.
Frank,
Fade it.
Frank.
Nah, I done grew around some people living their life in bottles. Granddaddy had the
Yo, what's up guys, it's Jasper here today with another video. So, yeah, yesterday's video, I was talking about some old man. Ended up finding out that he was actually low-key famous. Like, I can't remember his name or anything, but, yeah, crazy shit. He has a few world records and shit, and yeah, so, it's cool I guess. So yeah, to start it off, pretty much, it was in year 9. I was going on a social science trip to the capital of New Zealand, Wellington. I can't actually remember what we were fucking learning about there. Might have been like the Holocaust and shit. I really can't fucking remember. World War II and stuff. I think that's what it was, but yeah. So, on the way to Wellington, it's about a 2-hour drive from where I live. This guy in my class, he finds a bottle of beer, or a can of beer, on the bus we're on, like in this top railing part. And, you know, we're sitting right at the back of the fucking bus, so no teachers or anything were around. And it was all getting fucking, like, we didn't open it yet, but it was getting fucking passed around and shit. And it gets put in someone else's bag, and we go into we arrive in Wellington, still in just the person's bag. And we fucking, yeah, arrive in Wellington and go to wherever the fuck we were going to. And you know, the place we went to, I think was like, yeah, World War II shit. Which is kind of interesting, but I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of just gotten repetitive now. Like, every single fucking school trip we go on is something to do with World War II. Or fucking like Hitler, or anything like that. And so it's just kind of boring now, like, I'm not trying to be offensive or anything, it's just, I don't know, I really just don't enjoy it anymore, I find it interesting. Yeah, so we go to that, and after that we go to lunch. I remember getting sushi. Fucking love sushi. And just after lunch, like, as we're in the bus going to the next place, someone passes me the beer can and they're like, yo, put it in your bag. And so, I put it in my bag, I don't know, I wasn't trying to fucking be too suspicious or anything, but nah. So, you know, I put it in my bag. And we just carry on the day like nothing happened. And so we're fucking, and this is one can of beer by the way, like it's really not that fucking big of a deal. Yeah, so we carry on throughout the day, and then we're on the bus heading home, and fucking someone's like, yo, it's a beer, the can of beer, and I'm like, I have it, pull it out and chuck it to him. And it was one can of beer, but like I'd say a good 6 or 7 people fucking had sips of it. They were 13, okay. I didn't actually drink any of it, which is the bullshit part. Yeah, so I chuck it to them. They all fucking pass it around. And yeah, so they all fucking drink it. And then everything carries on like normal. I think, actually, yeah, I remember I ended up mooning like another bus out the fucking window on that trip. Like, as we drove past this fucking bus, I pulled my pants down and like showed them my ass. I don't know, I thought it was funny. I was like 13, no one actually found out about that shit, so. Yeah, so all the teachers were at the front, they didn't have a fucking clue. And then, yeah, just went home like nothing had happened. Didn't really think that much of it. Fast forward like 2 weeks though, and like 6 people out of my class. I was an extension by the way, like everyone are fucking nerds in there. I mean, they're nice people, but they're all fucking nerds. And so like, none of them ever get in fucking trouble. I was the only person that ever got fucking called out of that class because I was a little shit. But yeah, and so like 6 people get called out of there. And as we were walking down with some fucking teacher, she's like, don't worry, you guys aren't in trouble. And so I'm like, all good. I wasn't even thinking that it was about the beer, I thought it was about some other shit, I can't remember. I was always getting into trouble, so it could have been about anything. I mean, I'm making out like I'm like the worst kid at my school. I'm really not, like, there are a lot better people at my school. Like my friend Jordan, for instance, like in year 9 he tried stabbing some cunt. I can't even remember why, but he tried stabbing this cunt Aiden. And he fucking almost burned down the fucking gym as well. Like, Jordan's fucking ruthless. I love Jordan. Yeah, so we're getting taken to the fucking dean's office, and none of us have a clue what the fuck they're on about. like, why we're getting called down there. And so, like, this chick in my class, me and her are pretty good friends, Emma, she gets taken in first, and so we're all sitting there like, what the fuck's going on? You know, she comes out, and then the teacher takes in another person. She comes up to me and she's like, yo, it's about that beer on the bus, because she was sitting next to me. And I'm like, oh fuck, you know, thinking I'm absolutely fucked, not knowing what the fuck to do. And so I get called in there, and yeah, I don't fucking like want to knock on the cunts that I was with. So I just completely deny everything. I'm like, there wasn't any can of beer, eh? And the teachers fucking like, they knew everything already. And so, like, we know that's not true, that there was fucking beer on the bus. And I'm like, okay, well what did I do then? And they tell me exactly what I fucking did. So someone had knocked them. I don't really care, I mean, we were wrong to do it. And so, you know, I'm pretty fucked at this time, because like, I can't deny anything, they already know that I fucking did it, so I'm just like, okay, I did it. And so they say that I'm stood down until I have a fucking meeting with the principal and shit, and I'm like, oh, okay, sweet. So I just had to go into detention, like I started there, sorry, into detention for fucking the rest of that day, with like 4 other cunts that did it. And yeah, I go home, like nothing fucking happened. Don't tell my grandma shit, because like, I'm fucking freaking out about it, thinking I'm gonna get fucking expelled or some shit, because I've never been in like serious trouble before. And like, oh, the phone rings and I go and fucking answer it, and it's my deputy principal, and I'm just like, oh shit. And he's like, yo, can I speak to your grandma? So I'm like, okay, fucking go take her to the phone. I don't tell her shit, and I just fucking gap it into my bedroom and hop on Skype with my friend, and I'm like, bro, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked. You know, I knew I was absolutely fucked. And yeah, so 15 minutes goes by, and then my fucking grandma comes and knocks on my door, and it's like, oh shit. She comes in and tells me that I have a fucking meeting with the principal, and Mr. Steed, our fucking deputy principal, in like 3 days time, or some shit, like, I can't remember. No, it was the next day. Yeah, it was the next day. And I'm like, okay, and she was real fucking pissed off with me. And yeah, so we're at the fucking meeting, and we're talking to them, and so there were like 3 guys that drank the beer, and 3 chicks, and then I just had it in my bag, and because I had it in my possession, I was getting suspended for 3 days, which I really wasn't bothered about. Like, I don't know, it's just 3 days off school. And then, yeah, we found out that the 3 chicks that drank it, they didn't get any fucking punishment at all, except for 3 days in detention. But all 3 guys got fucking suspended for 3 days. Which I reckon's pretty fucked up, like, that's pretty sexist. I mean, I really wasn't bothered just because, I don't know. Yeah, so I got the same punishment as the people that actually drank it, even though I didn't drink any beer. That was also pretty fucked as well, but I really just wasn't bothered. And pretty much, I got off with just a warning and a 3-day suspension. But if I ever have anything to do with fucking alcohol, again on my record, then I have to go straight in front of the board of trustees. And so, you know, I was pretty shit scared, thinking, well, fuck, I can't have anything to do with alcohol again at school. This was 2 years ago. Let's just say I've broken that rule a few times. Not gonna say how, but maybe I'll tell you guys one day. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the story, then leave a like, pop a sub. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, catch up.